After an explosive week of action in the PAWL, we are back in St. Paul, Minnesota for PAWL Heatwave. Welcome everybody to PAWL Heatwave. I am your commentator Luke Daniels, and what a night of action we have set up. This man, Big E, will team with The Big Show to take on The Miz and Fandango. And in our main event, Chris Jericho will go one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. John Cena also faces David Otunga. We also have Antonio Cesaro versus Randy Orton. And Zack Ryder versus Drew McIntyre. What an explosive night of action we have. A great way to build towards our next click per view. Of course, Xtreme Violence in just under 3 weeks. Of course, this man, Big E Langston, has been in a rivalry with Fandango as of late. Big E got a win on the very first episode of PAWL Heatwave, episode 1. But of course, at our last CPV No Forgiveness, it was Fandango who rolled up Big E for the victory. And although we're about to get tag team action, looks like Big E's grabbed a microphone. Big E challenging Fandango to the match at Xtreme Violence. Whoa, a 2 out of 3 falls match. That's huge. Big E making the challenge to Fandango for a 2 out of 3 falls match at Xtreme Violence. As we said, in just a couple of weeks, that is huge. Will Fandango accept? Anyway, also, 2 men having problems is this man, The Big Show, and one of the men that will be tagging against this team of Big E and The Big Show, The Miz. Of course, The Miz scoring a count-out victory at No Forgiveness over The Big Show. Although Big Show attacked Miz from behind last week and knocked him out, he told him he was going to knock him out at no forgiveness. Not one forgiveness. But he did it a day late, knocking him out in his interview as Miz was gloating about his win. Of course, this all started when Miz wanted Big Show to be his bodyguard to help him beat John Cena and get a shot at the PAWL title. And speaking of The Miz, here he comes, and I'm just excited. I want everybody to get to the ring so we can start this match. This is set to be a great tag team match. We got a young star and an established star on each of the teams. Of course, Big E and Fandango are young stars. Miz and The Big Show are established stars. Taking 2 rivalries and merging them together, and what a match this is set to be. Can't wait. Kane has done a great job setting up the shows, our general manager Kane. He has done a great job setting up Heatwave so far. Can't wait to see what the night will bring. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Come on, Fandango, get down here. And the crowd in St. Paul is Fandangoing. And of course, as we just saw a few moments ago, Big E challenged Fandango to a 2 out of 3 falls match at Xtreme Violence. You gotta think he heard that in the back. We'll see if he accepts that. Of course, this crowd is Fandangoing here, the new trend, Fandangoing. Along with Fandango. So I'm pumped up for this. It's gonna be Big Show and Big E versus Fandango and The Miz in tag team action. What a match to kick off Heatwave. I'm ready. Let's go. Come on, ref, hurry up and ring the bell. I'm ready to see this great action. As you see, our crowd in St. Paul is pumped up, and here we go. Big E will start it out with The Miz. Big E with a front face lock and an elbow to the side of the head. Miz taking control of the weights, and you got to think both Miz and Big Show want to get their hands on each other, as well as Big E and Fandango. As Big E with a takedown and now another elbow to the side of the head, and now Big E with some rights, but Miz countering with kicks and a big left hand. Of course, Miz is a southpaw, but Big E counters that headlock nicely, just throwing him into the ground. Big E with a kick and Big E with a big right hook there. Miz, though, with a nice move, a reverse backbreaker. And now Miz, as he gets advantage on Big E. And here comes Big E and Fandango. And Big E, immediately, it seems like he gets rejuvenized going against Fandango. But Miz with a shot, and that's stunning Big E. And now Fandango hopes to take advantage, working on that arm. Of course, as we saw, Big E challenging Fandango to a 2 out of 3 falls match. As Fandango now in control. And a big leg drop there, a standing leg drop from Fandango. But Big E with a rake of the eyes countering. And Big E with a kick, no. Fandango gets out of the way and hits a couple punches. But Big E with a big knee countering that. Fandango with an Irish whip, whipping Big E into the corner. And now making a tag to the Miz. And they're going to look to do some double teaming here. A double Irish whip and a double side elbow. And Miz and Fandango controlling the early parts of this matchup as you see Miz hammering away, opening up on Big E. But Big E with a nice counter there. Big O with side of the head and a takedown. And here comes the Big Show. Big Show's been wanting to get his hands on the Miz. Big Show immediately hammering away, but Miz with a block. Big Show, though, counters that. And a big belly-to-belly suplex. Big Show stomping away on the Miz. Big Show and the Miz running the ropes, and Miz tags out immediately. And Fandango with a nice move there, a springboard. There goes Fandango with some punches and an Irish whip to Big Show. But Big Show with an STO. Big Show now grabbing Fandango, picking him up by the throat. No, Fandango reverses the Irish whip. And Big Show with another STO. And now taking him up again like that. And now Big Show whipping him into the corner. Oh, he's telling us to be quiet. Whew. That's a loud chop. Big Show controlling, and a Big Show with a big left hook. Big Show dominating this matchup. Big Show. And Big Show. A big move there. Fandango falling like 10 feet high. And here we go. It looks like Big Show makes a tag into Big E, and Big E's going to be able to get his hands on Fandango. Here we go, Big E now. No, Fandango with a counter and a kick. And Fandango immediately wanting to tag out. And he tags out to the Miz as we see some more tag team or double team maneuvering. And now this time with a double flapjack. And now Miz, the southpaw, hammering away on Big E again. Tell you what, yeah, the Big Show shouldn't have tagged out because Big Show was dominating. And now Miz, his signature Snapmare Big Boot cover. No, Big E kicks out at 1. Miz, a couple kicks and a big boot there by the Miz. Wait, and Miz now looking for a submission hold here. Will Big E tap out? Big Show and Fandango looking into it. Fandango knocks Big Show down. Will Big E tap out here? No. Big E with a counter. Big E using his strength to counter it. Now Big E be able to build momentum. Running the ropes now. A shoulder knockdown. And Big E making the tag into Big Show. And here comes Big Show. No, Miz with a counter. And now using his foot to rake the eyes. A big counter there by the Miz. Miz picking up Big Show. Big Show. Oh, and he has Miz up. And throwing the Miz across the ring. Wow. Even though Big Show is 7 feet tall, 440, it's still impressive to see him do that. And a big boot knocking down the Miz. Big Show's been dominating when he's in here. Now Big Show running the ropes. And a leg drop, but no, Miz gets out of the way. And Miz, skull-crushing finale out of nowhere. The cover. 1, 2. No, Big Show. Big Show kicks out of the skull-crushing finale. That's how Miz beat Big Show via countout and no forgiveness. And Big Show just showed the Miz that he can get out of the skull-crushing finale in a choke slam. Big Show can get out of the skull-crushing finale in a choke slam, but Miz gets the ropes. And Big Show showing the Miz that he can kick out of the skull-crushing finale. And a big shoulder tackle knocking him down. And here comes Big E. And Big E, a big slam there. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. No, Miz gets the shoulder up at 2.5. Big Show kicking out of that skull-crushing finale. Miz though with a block. And now the Miz. Back suplex. And Miz making the tag into Fandango. Fandango looking to come off of a hot tag. A big knockdown. And now Fandango targeting Big Show. But Big Show, hot shot. Fandango shouldn't have gone after the Big Show. And now Fandango going after Big E. And a big elbow knocking down Big E. Thought Big E had just tagged back in the Big Show. But a big slam there by Big E. And now Big E hammering away on Fandango. What a match to kick off Heatwave. Wait, and here we go. It looks like Big Show gets the tag. And what's Big Show thinking? Big Show, the showstopper. The showstopper by the Big Show. It looks like he's cocking the gun back, looking for the WMD, the big knockout punch, weapon of mass destruction. And Fandango is knocked out. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Big Show and Big E win. What a match to kick off Heatwave. Big Show, the big story here, no pun intended, is that Big Show able to kick out of that skull-crushing finale, showing the Miz that he can kick out of it. And that's sending a message. As you see Big E there with that slam. Big Show with that showstopper, one of his signature maneuvers. And then calling for the WMD, weapon of mass destruction. What a match to kick off Heatwave. And if this is telling of how the night will go, I can't wait. A great match to start off, but Big E and Big Show win. Great tag team action to kick it off. But of course we have 4 more exciting matches. Can't wait to see how this night progresses. Looks like Michael Cole is backstage with Antonio Cesaro, the Intercontinental Champion. Wait, so does that mean Antonio Cesaro agrees? He says he'll be content retaining the title against an inferior opponent. I guess that means he agrees. I guess we got Cesaro and Jericho for the Intercontinental title at Xtreme Violence as well. Well, folks, we're getting ready for our next match of power, or a collision of powerhouses here. Young superstar David A-List Otunga looks to take down the #1 contender for the PAWL Championship, John Cena. Of course, last week David Otunga battled CM Punk in a losing effort, and after that match, CM Punk getting beat down by Batista, and just a really bad beatdown. And we do have word on CM Punk. He is not going to miss an extended period of time, but he is not here tonight. Hopefully he will be back before Xtreme Violence. He is not going to miss any near the time like Evan Bourne has to. Of course, Evan Bourne will still be out of action for a couple months due to that Brock Lesnar attack on the first episode. But CM Punk is not here tonight, but he should be back in the upcoming weeks. And here comes probably the most controversial superstar in wrestling history, John Cena. Of course, the man that will face Brock Lesnar, the PAWL champion, for that championship in just under 3 weeks at Xtreme Violence, in an Extreme Rules match for that championship. That is going to be Heatwave's main event. And of course, we learned on our other show, Superstars, today that Daniel Bryan will be facing Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Come back, folks, though, for more great PAWL action next.